Ladies, gentlemen, esteemed non-binaries, and furs, Trashkin all. Good evening and welcome to Trash Here Gaming, where we're getting back into the lives of P. I'm, of course, your humble host, your friendly bi-neighborhood raccoon on the spectrum, Rasp, a trash bear. Today, we're hip deep in Vernini's. I do not feel confident about saying that game, and this is my third time through this section. We're hip deep in the puppet works, desperately trying to find a way to slap the off button on this puppet production line. About the only thing we got going for us is that I took out walking furnace. Oh. Oh, it's a good fastball. Can't lie. Fire damage, my old foe. Turns out immolation is a problem. For most things. Softens metal, weakens various minerals, makes some other minerals explode. Heat's not a lot of things, friend. I don't need to engage there. But I can, so I will. Alright, this is gonna be ugly and fast. Right. 1, 2. Not ideal, but it is our usual outfit for these events. It's kind of got that murky yellowish green thing going on for oil, doesn't it? I don't think I've actually seen that in person. Ah, fire hazard. Yes, please. Let's step into the arena. This is gonna be extra not fun. That's right. You gotta fight a heckin' furnace. Why did you give it a blunderbuss flamethrower? I do like the face though. It's kinda... That was the wrong timing. Whoops. Well, we did really well for a first attempt. Granted, my brain sort of short-circuited. So in other news, I picked up 3D printing again, and after a couple of months away, like, the printer bed was still level, the old Ender-free Fired up, had a little adhesion issue, but a quick wipe down of the build plate solved that. And I'm forced to reckon with. Turns out my my budget PLA was not bad. I'm just bad at reading the room for printers. Two overheats do me in. Good lord. Contemplate my inventory, I do suppose. Come to think of it, I haven't checked that in a beat. Not that it necessarily helps much in Souls games, but... yeah, best we got there. Radiation cover. Adds resistance to fire. Add a slight uptick in weight. I'm good with that. Well, we got no cartridge and no liner to choose from. Do ourselves a favor. Alright. I don't have to do it this way, but I'm doing it this way. Not ideal, but it'll work. I say we fight dirty. Hit them early. Hit them hard. I bring a friend. Scot-free with that one. Oh, if you're close while he starts to spray, it's a free shot. Over there. Just gotta finish the job. Hey! Not bad! Eliminated. High power flame amplifier. Flame grindstone. Oh, let's take a look-see. I'm curious now. Ah. Fire. Central core of King Flame's Fuko. Legion arm that expels immense firepower. Temporarily infuse. remember right. Ah! There it is. Well, let's head home. Oh, right. You know what? Expand that. More motivity. And Hotel Karat, please. Granted, every time I say Krat, I think of Kairat. Because part of my brain is still stuck in Far Cry 4.
I'll use my power gel.
Hey.
I am able to wield ergo.
Really?
They call me a listener because I can hear ergo. I inherited the power from my mother, who hated it, called it the devil's power. So I kept it a secret that I could talk to puppets.
Sounds
now
terrible.
You're the only one my voice reaches. So I beg you, please save Krat.
I'll do what I can.
Ah,
hey, Puccinella.
It isn't my savior. Glad to see you made it back in one piece, my friend.
Quite the model. Excuse me a moment.
Felicitous salutations, my friends. My name is Signor Lorenzini Venigni. No doubt my reputation precedes me. I come to you with only the most peaceful intentions, and as a
Seems
true
accurate,
friend
too.
of craft. Behold, Venigni Works, where we will honor the city of Krat's history while forging her brilliant future. When I broke ground on this place,
So damn hopeful.
we broke ground. I certainly didn't do it all personally. This was simply empty space, a blank canvas. But in the hands of a maestro, it became a work of art. All my life, from boyhood to this very day, I have been derided for my, let's say, single-minded focus on a lifelong obsession with building animated, automatic, autonomous automata. But today,
That is
just
enough.
look before you. Venini Works is ready to start building the future. Krat's golden era is waiting to be built. A dream of the future we can only create together. Help me make this future come true. Join us, for this moment in history will happen only once.
Which is true of all
Join
moments in
Venini,
history, but still,
your friend
not a
for
bad
life.
pitch.
Amatsa, that is one slick prototype. You
Ain't it
think it's
just?
a tram for crickets?
Sure, Jiminy, why not?
There you are, my boy. My savior, yes, that's the word. You took back the factory, and I cannot thank you enough. Without the factory, no more new puppets. The army has run out of recruits. My friend, you saved, well, all of us. But listen to me going on and on about my concerns, and I don't believe I've even introduced myself. Signor Lorenzini Venigni. Gentleman, bon vivant, and, at the moment, utterly at your service, my friend. If the name Venigni rings no bells, perhaps you've heard of Krat's Prince of High Society. That is because they are one and the same. Just two of the many names I've collected in my 3 decades here on Earth. While I sincerely believe meeting Venigni is its own reward, I have not rewarded you in the more traditional manner. Please,
That is
take
a
this.
Fancy looking
My newest
text.
prototype. It'll be safe with you. It's a grinder stone that keeps granting special attributes to the grinder. I hope you'll put it to good use.
Oh, lovely. You can equip the special grindstone on a grinder. Your Stargazer, different type of special grindstones that grant different effects to your weapons. Effects in battle only once, but it recharges if you revive or visit a stargazer. So, free elemental damage. Help you carry through. The Flamberge. Deus Ex Machina. You need a Legion plug for that. And that. Pandemonium. Acid. Aegis. Extra powerful block. Falcon Eyes. Well, Motivity's a B there. D there. An A there, though. That might be the ticket. For times being, we'll craft the Flamberge. Oh, both take a high-powered flame amplifier. Huh. Oh, I need a caliber for that. Sprays is a powerful movement ability, even if it doesn't come in the form of damage. But we're going to be favoring damage quite a bit.
Buongiorno, and welcome to the House of Venini. I am Master Venini's Major Domo, Pulcinella, at your
Pleased to
service,
meet
sir.
you.
The House of Venini carries only the finest in luxury merchandise.
You don't say.
I believe you'll find all items to be both superior quality and distinguished provenance. I am certain you will be able to find something that suits you, sir. At the House of Venini, even priceless things have a price. Every item is a treasure of distinguished quality and superior provenance.
Ooh. A Motivity Crank. Unfortunately, I think we can only apply the one. Blitz Grindstone. That will be very handy indeed. Should make sure to save a little for that. One for Slash, one for Pierce, and one for All-Rounder? Space Liner. Doesn't really excel at any of them, but kind of splits the difference between strike and... Oh, I see. Balance Crank removes other cranks. I think we'll start by pulling a Motivity Crank.
I know my way around a weapon. I know my way around a weapon.
Well, we don't have much in the way of weaponry available at the moment.
I know my way around.
Well, we got enough moonstones for it, so... Oh, not enough ergo. That I can solve. Just break up with the piggy bake now.
I know my way around a weapon.
Crescent moonstones now. Dark Moonstone of the Covenant. Oh, that's going to be a tall order. Outclasses for damage, but it deals blunt.
Legion arm.
Indeed.
Then my eyes do not deceive me. I never imagined I'd actually see it again, and in the flesh, so to speak.
Heh.
I just designed it, set it aside, and never got back to it. Genius and acclaim can keep one quite preoccupied, I'm afraid.
How unfortunate.
You are really interested in the arm, I see. Then, my friend, you shall have it. It just needs a few mechanical adjustments to fit your, particular needs. And frankly, this design is almost child's play to me now, so let's start by making it a bit stronger, shall we?
Okay.
I will also add what we brilliant inventors call modularity. That means it will be much easier to improve and repair since you'll be able to use commonly found parts. You might say this arm's new abilities are, Legion. No? Too
Vanini
much?
got dad jokes.
It was too much.
I like him immediately. No, that was the perfect amount as far as I'm concerned. Now there's some goodies we can find.
Welcome to Hotel.
Ah, new.
The Stalkers are Krat's vigilantes. There are two groups of them, the Bastards and the Sweepers. The Bastards are an organization of guards for the Alchemists and the Workshop. Motto, honor or nothing. The Sweepers are an organization of guards for the old families of Krat. Motto, we always repay what is owed. Historically, the relationship between the two groups has been turbulent, but most were killed in the puppets' full-scale attack. That is what little I know beyond the hotel walls. May I serve you in some other way?
Oh no, that's all I need to know. Thank you. I was thinking, I haven't checked in with her in a beat, have I?
People have no idea so many secrets are buried in Krat.
You don't say.
Thanks for keeping me company. What are you curious about?
Well, how am I able to lie?
You're here. That means you can lie. Your lies are a rare ability. You're able to choose your own path, unbound by anything. People on the outside are still afraid of puppets. Lie to protect yourself and find your path.
So Geppetto.
I'm an old friend of Geppetto's. His son is like family to me. Make yourself at home. You're always welcome here at the hotel. If you have any questions, ask my butler, Polendina.
Well. Dare I say ever so slightly better? Awkward. Stilted.
That book reminds me. Have you ever heard the fairy tale about a mischievous wooden puppet?
No, Jiminy.
All of Krat knows the story. All because of someone who loved that story more than anyone
Oh, gee, I
else.
wonder who.
But this is strange. I do not recall. Who exactly was that someone?
I love derpy little storyline. I thought I spotted Spring for a second there. Now, so I printed off a shiny new scraper of replaceable blades that I can print. Yeah, I know. Everybody's got a number of debates about whether or not plastic scrapers are worth it. And it's me going, I have enough random stuff that needs non-marring or non-dense blades. Like, if all I do is scrape print and the odd sticker from it, or with it, fair enough. And it's something I can make, you know, disposable or consumables for pennies and a little bit of time. The big project is an edge-to-edge storage box for print. It's tiny, don't get me wrong, but like, why not make some more useful stuff?
Remember, I didn't design every puppet in Krat. It is not surprising that some puppets broke away from the Grand Covenant. I've no idea how many.
A lot.
I remember a few ergo puppets behaving according to their own volition before the frenzy.
Really?
That wasn't our intention.
Which
they were
are?
never designed to act that way.
But they
if
do.
a puppet starts acting on its own, does that mean the puppet has free will? Or is someone else controlling the puppet?
So Geppetto was married once, and for some reason wears the ring over his glove. Left hand, third finger, yep. Or he wears that in place of one. We've one quartz to our name. Staggerable window. All right. Double up. Double up. Added Fable slot's terrific. Link Dodge is awesome. I say start with bread and butter. Well, look at me prattling on for half an hour. We best get to the new if I have any hope of getting anywhere in it. But that's me. Happily trotting. Oh. Since it's free, I'll take that. Center. Granted, I think we'll save some of those loose ends for a little later. I don't feel like bathing in acid and fighting a giant robot just now. I try to keep those to one a session if I can help it. Alright. We still have the good doctor, the giant robot, and that furnace to fight, but the lesser furnace, that is. Oh, right. I forgot. I have an express button. That looks healthy. Explosive barrels. Ain't it grand? Fire canisters. They're hinting I'm going to be fighting people, since fire's good against people. Sometimes you just gotta swing wildly and hope for the best. Mines. I am not fond of the mines. Whoop. Well, that was lucky. That's how they explain fire barrels to you. Fire's not as effective as, say, Blitz against puppets, but it will do in a pinch. A lot of hunters. Well, not hunters. What are they called again? Sweepers. bastards. Well, that snapped like a toothpick. Well, that's not gonna do. Here we go. Oh. So we're playing dirty, huh? Drop shot. Hey. I honestly expected to miss and that go horribly awry. Oh, speaking of horribly awry. To be fair, I am worried about how strong the farmer bot model is made. If that is in fact a farmer bot. Big wrench. How much motivity is that? Large blunt. Beam motivity. How's that weight? 23? Compared 13. That'll put us right into the slightly heavy category. Oof. Oh, so it's L. Alright. Bumper and 2. Okay. Got it. That was a very smooth move. I must compliment you on your form. More hidden moonstones. I feel like I'm gonna get... Oh yeah, I'm getting jumped. Dead end. I was hoping for a bypass. Oh, flame's not going to do me much good here, for obvious reasons. Oops. Oh, I got cocky. I overcommitted. Like, I saw the wind-up coming, like, oh god, I should have blocked. Well, at least it's not a horrifically complicated dance number. We know the furnaces don't tend to grow back. Well, at least the one I bumped off. We may be into the slow progress portion of the program, Trashkin. I promised to play through, I didn't promise a speed run. Because I know I can't make good on that speed run. Ooh, free star fragment. No, I still have no idea. Oh! Where that one came from. Here comes the wind-up. I wonder if there's anything that reduces the wind-up on heavy attacks. I should do some reading later. Alright, we boil it down the same way. Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, there goes 1,000, but hey, fortunately, that was mostly just excess ergo anyway. I wonder what the pipe plays like. Okay, no wonder it's... Oof, even the running heavy's slow. I don't have the stamina for this thing. That might make a good side piece. All right, let's get after it. Kind of a Tantalus equivalency. Yeah, it does blitz damage. I was always a little sad in Bloodborne when the trick weapons didn't have a second form. Alright, blocking is directional. Got it. Well, this seems to do a whole lot better with your general run up and bonk. Alright, so we gotta wait for the fro, then rush it. Well, lot of good that insulation layer is doing me. I'm just salty. Well, if at first you don't succeed, Trashkin, keep going until your fingers bleed. I mean, try again. If your fingers start bleeding while you're playing a video game, that's an indicator that something is either terribly wrong with your controller or you needed to stop a couple of hours ago. Same goes for blisters. Either something's wrong with that controller or... I've never played intensely enough to give myself a blister. All right. It was worth a shot. I still don't feel like I know what I'm doing with Legion arms. He might be our friend here. No, I did so well the first go round, and then I started overthinking it. Well, at least I didn't get the 2-for-1 special. Alright, back of the room. Wow, the wind-up on that heavy is something. It's even slower than the wind-up on the greatsword. And I'm willing to bet it comes with a burst. I really don't want these two up. I'm not sure how I managed to aggro you the first time, but... all right. Let's go get our ergo. Took me a minute to remember. Oh, hey. I don't care to take damage on drops, so... I'll be happy if we make it through these tunnels, honestly. Wow. I'm still really bad at gauging distance with this. Alright, that's everyone. Well, let's grab the goodie and go. Fable art, drop the full miss. Made me regret getting out of bed today. If I can open up with a cheap shot, I should. Well, hell, I'm spotted. know, why not? Well, that was the wrong choice. I see that now. Oh, I was stun locked. I thought I was dead. Oy. Well, we'll give it at least one more honest go before I set it down for the evening. But you keep going until it makes sense, or you find a way to cheese it, or you get lucky. Sometimes that's how the dice land. Oh, waited a little too long. Alright, keep it rolling, keep it rolling. Well, that felt awkward. Now we wait. Well, that was lucky. That almost went badly. Oh, stay away. How did you dodge for that? That's what we needed. Carrier's amulet. Carrier's amulet? Alright, I'm curious. Carrier's amulet. Increase weight limit. Equip that on Poplet. Informations and memories that are used for movement can be imprinted on the symbol and to draw out special powers. The puppets walked and walked. They saved their final step for the Baron's swamp. The puppet's grave. That's depressing. Well, we've still got a ways to go. We've made a precious little progress. You best believe I'm gonna guard that jealously. Moonlight Town. Un momento. Maybe the home crowd will be a little more talkative. I mean, I hope they are. The good news is we don't have to fight more standing furnaces. The bad news is there are worse things than standing furnaces. Goopy or two.
I'll use my power to help you.
No luck there.
Welcome to Hotel.
Oh, stalkers. That's what I was trying to remember.
At the House of Ani.
That'll come in handy eventually. Don't seem to have much to say about where I'm going or what I'm doing.
People have no idea so many secrets are buried. Thanks for keeping me.
All right. What about Bernini and Eugenie?
I know my way around a well.
I always welcome friends.
Trying to talk.
Of course you're curious. Pulcinella has been restored thanks to you. In a small way. Mostly it was me, but you know, genius never rests. Except for beauty rest.
So modest.
Pulcinella isn't just my butler. He's my family. The only one I have left, really. I won't forget what you've done for us. If you ever need anything or find yourself in a spot of trouble, call on your friend Venigni. I always welcome friends.
About the frenzy.
One, not even I, know what started the puppet frenzy. Why? That day of all days. It was horrible. A violent rampage of murder and mayhem that is seared into my memory for all time. And it was never supposed to happen again. I made sure of it. Designed a few special parts to ensure they'd remain loyal. Puppet armies do not arise by chance. There was intent behind this.
Or is that what we tell ourselves?
I don't want to lead to conclusions, but the only one I know with that kind of power is the King of Puppets himself.
Is that actually a thing?
We need to learn how this happened.
Just to knock the shine off it. Well, I guess the only one left is Geppetto, so... may as well give him the round robin once and meander a little into the fresh section a little further.
The city of Krat. It's probably not how you remember it, eh?
Huh?
Ask me any questions, and I'll fill in the gaps. Thanks to you, the factory is out of the
More
puppets'
lore.
clutches. Benini Works can resume making all sorts of supplies, not just more puppets.
Well, I mean...
The puppets are still a problem, but at least they don't have endless reinforcements.
I mean, I assume the raw
I knew
materials
you could
aren't
do it.
right there, but...
I'm proud of you, son. I don't know what's happening in the Malam district. The Black Rabbit Brotherhood seized the neighborhood. That's all I know. It was always a run-down neighborhood, but it's descended into anarchy, or worse.
Socialism!
I'm hearing rumors of monsters rampaging through the district. Those poor people. They need your help, son. The cathedral is famous for its wise and kind Archbishop, Andreas. He offers sanctuary to countless refugees there. The thing is, I've lost touch with him. Perhaps no news is good news, but I'm a suspicious sort.
Fair, given
And
the
if the puppets
circumstances.
push towards the cathedral, it could be devastating. Go save the Archbishop and the refugees before it's too late.
And as for the epicenter...
Rosa Isabel Street is a stronghold of the puppets. It's a hunting ground where the most dangerous puppets roam. I believe it's the epicenter of the puppet frenzy. After all, I detected the strongest wave of ergo there.
How precisely do you
Especially for
detect
someone
ergo
as
waves?
precious as you. It's a perilous place. And when you walk a dangerous path, my son, it's best to take it one step at a time.
Seems like solid advice. Well, in the meantime, that's all the knowledge we're getting. I see they doubled it on you can't teleport to where you already are. That's a waste of processing power. Good day.
These bodies. Could they be from Moonlight Town? Whoa,
Well,
did
we're in
puppets
Moonlight
do
Town,
this?
so... Partly. Oh. You phase through walls. I'll add it to my notes. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna be slick. Nope. Oh, wait a minute. I remember this. Oh. Puppet on puppet violence. Oh. That's where they are. Okay. We got a Molotov chucker. Okay. So my top priority is actually that Molotov toss because that will chew right through the life bar. Well, dang. Did they lash those to sticks? They did. Anybody else? Speak now. Saw blade. Alright. Remember right. Down the river way. Some goodies and some traps. Worth it. All right. Well, it cost me some health, but hey. Creepy. Moonlight Town Guide. Moonlight Town is the lowest place in the city where pilgrims prepare for their journeys. Since Saint Frangelico met the one-winged angel. I do not have a clip of Genovia playing the theme from Final Fantasy and one-winged angel prepped for this, but and founded the church. Moonlight Town has become known as the place where pilgrims are lifted to the cathedral by pulley and prepare for their pilgrimage. Andreas's reputation was at its peak when he was appointed as a priest. At the time, Krat was only a poor country town, but Andreas didn't mind and devoted himself to taking care of the people. They were even saying St. Frangelico himself had returned. Moonlight Town actively helped the priest's good deeds and always acted together as colleagues who delivered the word of God. The decision to accept the alchemists from the outside and revive Krat was made in Moonlight Town. After all, it was the birthplace of Krat, or the Krat we know today. Today we have cable railways instead of pulleys, and the city of the future instead of a country village. But our virtues remain unchanged, just like how the angel wrapped Saint Frangelico in his wings when he fell in the cold. People should help each other. The place lower than any other, Moonlight Town, is proof that virtue is still there. Well, that was a worthwhile trip. I got lore. Well, we checked one end of the canyon full of flammable barrels. Try the other. Hello. Well, splendid ergo fragment. All right. Well, back up we go then. Nothing more fun than ambushing an ambusher. Well, that looked like I knew what I was doing for a second. Thought I should have Stalker Salute by now, but you have to look up where that drops again. So many pitchforks, good lord. completely forgot about that. Oh, I think I may do a little backtracking next session, but as much as I hate to leave a section unfinished, that's where we're going to have to call it for now if I'm going to get this out on time, Trashkin. So, as always, I'd like to thank you all for coming out. I'd like to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed your time here, please do consider hitting the subscribe button and join us around the trash fire on the regular. We'd be happy to have you. And of course, you can engage with the video in other ways if you're already subscribed to help us out. But we'll leave enumerating those for other folk. They're all appreciated. I'm a little swimmy right now, and gonna need a little nap before I start editing, I suppose, so we'll keep it short and to the usual. So, I'd like to remind you all to help yourself to a drink and a snack for the road. Hold up that camping chair. Don't worry about the trash fire. We've got that tended. Count your spoons. Hydrate, medicate, and take care of yourselves as best you can. Don't forget to tell the people you love you give a good damn. Go play some games. Good night, and I'll see you all in the next one.